Hi, my name's Malcolm. I'm here with the Champaign-Urbana Community Fab Lab, and today I'm just going to be showing you a couple of key skills for using the Brother SE600 digital embroidery and sewing machine. Specifically, I'm going to be looking at the bobbin, also known as the lower thread. I'm going to be showing you how to rethread a bobbin, and also how to respool an empty bobbin for when it runs out of thread. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you're threading a new bobbin is you want to remove this plastic cover. This will give you access to the bobbin chassis. You can then pop the bobbin out of the chassis and just pull whatever thread might be in there out with it. Next, get a new bobbin. You might do this if there was a jam or something like that. You're going to place it in there so that the thread runs away from the center, just like it's shown in the little graphic in the bottom right there. And then you're going to drag the thread gently along this groove. Just follow it to the end where there's a little knife that'll cut off the remainder of the thread. Finally, you're just going to pop the lid right back onto the chassis. So for respooling the bobbin, the first thing you're going to want to do is load the upper thread. This is going to start off very similar to if you're sewing or embroidering. You're going to first pop this into the little metal tooth, and then take it around this white plastic tooth, and then you're going to use this weird upper apparatus, which you wrap the thread around, and this is going to thread it over to our empty bobbin. If you were doing this for sewing or embroidery, you'd go down the front of the machine instead. Then over on the right-hand side of the machine, you're going to load up a new empty bobbin on the bobbin post. You're going to take your thread and wrap it just around a few times to make sure that the thread is secure. And once you've got it wrapped, you can take the loose remainder thread and just run it through this little blade in the bottom of the post, this little plastic disc. Then you're going to slide the post to the right, and you'll feel it chunk into place. Now, if you just turn the machine on, you're going to need to touch the touch screen before it lets you spool. You should also take a look, and the button should be orange. So if it's green, that means that your bobbin post isn't pushed over. You want it to be orange. When you hit the button, it will immediately start spooling. And it's basically going to go until the width of the thread on the fresh bobbin comes into contact with that metal bumper on the right. If you want your bobbin to be more or less full, you can loosen the top screw on that bumper and then just pitch the bumper inward and tighten it back down. When it finishes, you're just going to pop the new loaded bobbin over and then up off the post. And then you can cut the remaining thread using that same little knife from before. Now we have a loaded bobbin, and we can finish off by just removing the upper thread. So that's really all there is to it. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching.